will convert your children.
Hi, I hope everybody's having a great day today. Well, I'm not sure what the problem with people is these days, but this world has gone mad. It seems like this is the year of the drag queen, and these perverts can't seem to get enough. You gotta hear this story. The Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation is suing the owners of a bar in Miami that hosts drag shows for children. You know, a little brunch and a lot of nudity. Yuck. Earlier this month, footage of a drag queen supposedly entertaining a toddler while parading around topless in the R House bar set the internet on fire, prompting the state to launch an investigation. In the distant past of 3 or so years ago, 99% of people would call this child abuse, or at least child endangerment. The video of a topless drag queen and a small girl was shared on TikTok by a user who gushed over the nasty performance. Some loser on TikTok proclaimed, "Children belong at drag shows. Children deserve to see fun and expression and freedom." Oh yeah, and I suppose nothing beats a little fun and carnal knowledge. The viral video shows a drag queen parading a young child around while flaunting his ill-begotten breasts. The topless pervert wore a thin belt used to insert dollar bills for his efforts, and the drag queen is seen in the 16-second clip holding the toddler's hand while strutting around the floor. Gross. Adults observing this nakedness are laughing while watching the drag queen escort the small child. These sickos need to be childless as soon as possible. What is wrong with people? The bar's menu is a promotion of its drag show and offers a $30 kids brunch that includes a meal, a soft drink, and of course our fabulous show. Talk about a happy meal gone wrong. The only thing left is the clowns. The perverted bar has 21 days to respond to the state's complaint. If the bar's activity is determined to violate state and local statutes, it'll be revoked of its liquor license, a penalty that would put it out of business. So let's go DeSantis. The sexual nature of the brunch performance is pervasive. Florida states this in the complaint while citing multiple instances in which children were present to observe the performance of nude drag queens. Florida statutes prohibits unlawful exposure of sex organs. Specifically, it provides that exposing or exhibiting sex organs in public or on private premises of another in a vulgar or indecent manner is unlawful. Let's hope they all go to jail. A child between the age of 10 and 12 was seen recoiling and turning away in her seat as a brunch performer climbed onto the back of the child's bench, squatted and gyrated a couple feet above the poor child's head, the official complaint continues. In another example of child abuse, the complaint cites an instance of a scantily dressed drag queen performing mere steps from a child in the bar. In March, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis famously signed a bill prohibiting schools from teaching material about sex and transgenderism to students in grades K through 3. Biden, of course, shot back with claims that DeSantis is bullying queer children. DeSantis addressed the controversy surrounding R House's drag queen performances at a press conference on Wednesday.
Well, first of all, there was a video out of Dallas where they had all these young kids putting money in the underwear of these drag queens at a bar, and that's totally unacceptable. And I said that at the time. Then what happened was a week or two later, there was video from a place that had similar stuff, and then that was identified as being in Florida. So we said, wait a minute, having kids involved in this is wrong. That is not consistent with our law and policy in the state of Florida, and it is a disturbing trend in our society to try to sexualize these young people. That is not the way you look out for our children. You protect children. You do not expose them to things that are inappropriate. So they had this video, and it's identified in Miami. So it's Department of Business and Professional Regulation. They started an investigation. They actually had agents going to this place and conducting effectively just gathering information, getting intelligence, seeing what's going on. And what they found was not only were there minors there for some of these, and these are sexually explicit drag shows, they actually had the bar had a children's menu on their food service. And you think to yourself, give me a break, what's going on? So they looked under Florida law and were able to initiate this procedure that would basically, take away the liquor license for that. And that basically ends the story. So,
agents began investigating the bar immediately after footage of its drag performance for kids went viral, DeSantis explained. They actually had agents going to this place just gathering information, getting intelligence, seeing what's going on. What they found out was not only was there minors there for a lot of these shows, sexually explicit drag shows, the bar had a children's menu. A spokesperson for Our House Wynwood insists the bar intends to resolve the situation amid the investigation. We are an inclusive establishment and welcome all people to visit our restaurant, a spokesperson said. We are hopeful that Governor DeSantis, a vociferous supporter and champion of Florida's hospitality industry and small businesses, will see this as what it is, a misunderstanding, and that the matter will be resolved positively and promptly. I, for one, am not buying the misunderstanding defense. What's the misunderstanding? They forgot to put on their clothes? Oh, it's a big misunderstanding. This is sick, and people who take their child to this kind of a thing are guilty of neglect. Who wants to subject their children to this sort of depravity? Well, that's the story for today. Hope you guys have a good rest of the day, and I will talk to you in a while.